Hey YouTube, good morning. Sorry, I'm lady. I'm here to replace Aline. Tuesday used to be Lena's immersion, but I'm here to replace her the best way as possible, as I can. And here you can like you know me. I think if you watch it us sometime 7 a.m. probably you have realized that I was here. So uh you can learn a lot of language, some of the most important ones, in my opinion. And you always can check all the variables language of you always can check uh, all the variables language in the on the Talk and Talks website. And yeah, I hope you enjoy today. Guys, what do you think? It's necessary to split us or not? I don't think so. We are in five right now. I don't know. What do you think? Please, give your opinion. I don't think so. I think we can start with us five uh in the main room for a while. Let's do it. What
And I would prefer to, in my opinion, I would prefer to go to another room because we are five people here. I'm not sure if we will be enough time to talk about the topic. I don't know what do you think, guys?
Perfect. I agree with you. Let's do it. I'm going to split us right now. Okay, guys. Well, I will stay in two people with me, okay? And okay, let's try. Uh, Let me see. Florian, you and Kristen two in another room.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Let me see. Okay, guys, see you soon. Yeah, I think it's a good idea because oh, I did ao contrário. Two was there. Okay, I I'm going to take a look in there. If they have some problem, I bring or I close on the another room. Okay. Uh, okay. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's start conversation. Bianca, could you start the conversation with the second question for us, please?
Yes, sure. How do you deal with procrastination or obstacles that affect your productivity? Nowadays, I'm just embracing my procrastination. I'm procrastinating a lot. It's, I don't know why I am procrastinating so much, actually. I have to think about this. I think that a good start is to think about why are you procrastinating so much?
Well,
Why am I procrastinating so much? Because I have things to do. I have a job to do. Maybe it's depression to accomplish the job, maybe. Um, but usually I try to use an app that blocks my access to other apps like
mhm,
Instagram, WhatsApp, and so on. And this helps me to manage the time that I
mhm.
spend doing this. And this app count all the minutes that I spent without using other apps.
Great.
So I can see how many time I'm spending just working,
Mhm.
and have more control about this. So maybe it's a good start because when you install this app and see that you can't stay 15 minutes without going to a social media, you get scared, you know. So it's that.
You're look like this person.
Sometimes, yes. Nowadays, for sure, because I'm really
Mhm,
addicted. I have to stop it.
mhm, mhm. Okay, thank you for sharing. if you like, you can share that app name on the chat, please. Maybe that could be useful for someone. Thank you. Aparecida, your turn, please. Question number 2.
Well, normally I don't usually procrastinate my tasks or my activities. My problem is stop. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, when I have an obstacle or some problem, now I try ask for help, but some time ago I'm still trying to stay crazy, but now I ask for help. I learn with a lot of disturbs, with a lot of suffering and stress during a long time. That it's no problem with ask for help when we have a problem. When I can't solve alone or I can't find a solution, it's okay, ask for help.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
for me, it's important is because this kind of thing not to some kind of person, not a problem, ask for help, but to others it's more complicated and we need learning do this. And for me, I believe it's this. I need to control myself to stop when I start doing something. I need to control my time. You start at this time and you stop this time, not continue. To control myself to stop, not continue with no ending. And like I said, ask for help if necessary. Normally, I can resolve my own problems in the work in my routine days, but when I can't, of course, it's important to recognize this and ask for help. I believe it's this.
Yeah, perfect. And when you feel when it's necessary some help, you ask your loved ones or ask for a kind of professional ones like therapy, something like that. What do you do in this situation?
Depend
Or
on the
just
problem.
think with herself.
No, I ask for help if I have problems like I had 2 years ago. I asked for help in therapy, and
Okay.
if necessary, in activities that were related to my work, I asked for help for my colleagues or my boss. I believe it's important to
For
recognize
sure.
and do.
Oh, and you said interesting thing. I'm going to bring a topic in future immersion, my immersion, related to spread or say our thoughts to our teammates. You know, if that is a good or bad thing. I'm going to bring this topic in the future. I think it's so interesting to think deeply about that. Okay, thank you, Aparecida. Lurin Christian, I think you had some problem in another room because that I closed the room. Okay, let's continue this way today. Is it okay for you?
For me, it's okay. I think I don't know if it's Christian. See, because he fell. I think it's a problem of connection, and I was
Yeah.
alone. But okay.
Yeah. Let's continue here. And I'm sorry for anything. Okay. So, Luria, could you continue the question number 2 we were talking about?
Okay. How do you deal with the procrastination? For me, is I'm trying to think more and organize my time and organize the things I need to do. But I think when I come back, Yanka was saying about an app that you can control your time and socials. My boyfriend used this app, but all the time like it's 30 minutes. He put 30 to use 30 minutes, and he showed me something, and the app just cut. And he said, "Oh, sorry, I cannot use anymore. Just tomorrow." So it's a really good way to help you. It's like a tool to help you. Maybe I don't know if I can do this too, but for me, it's more about procrastinate when I don't have urgent things to do. This is my problem. Like when I have some kind of task that I need to do. No, this is really, I need to, tomorrow I have a meeting, I will dedicate. But my problem is when I don't have anything that is urgent, So I just, my life is soft. I just do, let me check the socials here. So, and I don't want to be like that, because in the same time, looks like my time is passing, no? And I don't have anything like what you did with your time. I don't know.
Yeah.
So this is my problem. It's not about how much time I spend in socials, because I don't think I spend like a lot of time, but I don't take my day to so hard, So normally,
I got it.
like now I'm here, I'm doing the immersion. I will check my emails soon, because of I will work after. I will take my breakfast. Oh, maybe it's better I do this now. I don't know. Like this is my problem, because I don't have a routine for this. So I'm trying to organize more. It's a really hard exercise for me, but I think will take more time to have some kind of results. So
Yeah.
it's hard to deal with
Yeah,
procrastination.
you have the same problem than me. I don't have routine in my job. It's not easy to handle these tasks and appointments. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Lurian. And Christian, how about you?
Is the question number two?
Yeah, we're talking about the second question.
Okay, let me see here. So I'm gonna say that it's been like tricky to handle procrastination because I feel that when I feel overwhelmed or when I feel that I need to do something difficult in my job or even in my studies, my brain doesn't want to do it. So in that moment, my brain try to distract myself and try to do different things. And I think that it's even more difficult for me because I work in IT, so I'm always in front of my screen and I am surrounded by notifications, not just in my apps that I use in my work, like Teams, Zoom. I have my social media as well here open it, and unfortunately, it's something that I cannot handle. Even more now that I work from home, there is nobody who would control me. Uh, but I thought that I was handling it in a good way. I'm not obviously not all of the day on my social media, but it's something that distracts me a lot. I need to find a balance, but I think that the last month I started being more productive, not just in my work as well in my studies. I don't use a specific strategy or perhaps a specific app for control it, but something that I normally do is like thinking about my priorities. For example, nowadays I am preparing myself for the IELTS test or for the English proficiency test. And every time that I am procrastinating or I am immersed in a reel or on Instagram, on Facebook, I don't know, I think about my goals. And that's the way that I say there is a technique where you count
For sure.
count like 3, 2, 1, let's do it. and I try to do it the 3-2-1 because the first thing starting is the most difficult part. When you start, you already did the most difficult part. And so something that I normally do is do that down count, and as well thinking about my priorities and my personal goals.
Yeah, it's a good strategy. I'm the opposite that you're feeling about your current productivity, Christian, especially in studying parts, because I feel some doubts what I need to study, you know. I don't know if you have felt you had felt this way sometime in your life, but currently I have a lot of doubt about what I need to study. I'm sure that I need to study, but I'm that moment. It's not easy to define the subjects. Its priority is must be prioritized by me. You know. I think you understood me. Thank you, Christian. Let me see. Yeah, it's my turn. Well, guys, I use an app called Daywise on Android. That the purpose of that app is to just to close all the apps that you can select to after some time. For example, if you are in Instagram, for example, this app will close it immediately when the time is over, and you set up some time window. For example, if you want to see your social media 10 a.m. And on weekdays, for example, you can select in there. Yeah, I decided to use this app a long time ago, but actually I think that's not so effective for me. I think like a Christian. I used to think a lot about my priorities and my have to do things, you know, and yeah, and I put all my appointments in a notepad, in a kind of notepad. I besides I use 12-week years time management tools to help me to guide me my another goals about studying about English and personal and career goals. So yeah, but currently, guys, I'm so busy in my current role. I was invited to build a full app in a week, and I could start. I yeah, I started to work on this project yesterday, and I have to deliver that next Wednesday until next Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So my current days are so busy, but I try to mm, uh, keep my mind as most healthy as possible. But it's not easy sometimes. And yeah, guys, that's it. So to finish my speech, I don't think I'm procrastinated guy. I think I'm a productivity one the most of time. But when we have to, uh, we have urgency tasks, it's not easy to handle that. So that's it, guys. Let's move on to the next question. Aparecida, could you read an answer to question number 3 for us, please?
Number 3, what strategies and tools do you use to maintain productivity throughout the day and organize your work? Well, I tried some kind of tools, some found, some work, or others not work for me. I believe the tools depend on the person. For me, now I am using the calendar of Outlook and planner. For me, planner it's helped me because I can put the activities and manage what I am doing and the progress, put some files if necessary. I can put there, and if I want, I back and look what happened, and the other person involved in the project can look there and see what's happening. And because normally my activities involve other persons too, I depend my job depends other person in my team and in other teams, and it's sometimes not easy, but it's this. Our job normally depends the other person's jobs and work is it's normal. And for me, it's work now. Sometimes not work because some activities arrive during the day and we need put inside the and need the give the programmer after, but it's okay too. But for me, it's the planner. It's okay. And normally when I start one activity, I try finish it. Of course, not all the time. I can finish it when I start. I finish it, of course, but I try focus in what I am doing in the moment, because all the time one person asking the teams asking other thing, other question about other topic, and I forgot what I'm doing. And it's complicated managing this because sometimes the person, when we don't ask in that moment when the person asks for something, the person stay thinking who I can't answer, or I don't pay attention what the person is talking about. But it's important to finish what we started.
Yeah.
And sometimes we need to give the person wait in a moment or some minutes before answer, because nowadays everything seems urgent.
Yeah.
And not everything is urgent, because not possible we do 3 or 4 things in the same time. We can focus on one thing in the same time.
Yeah.
Of course, if I am doing something, I can do one thing in the same time. Of
I
course, I
think
can look for other thing, I can do one thing, of course.
Yeah, I think you will agree with me. But if we have all of the tasks with emergence, nothing is emergence.
Yes.
To the truth, because it's impossible to solve everything, and everything is are emergency things.
Yes, not
It's
possible.
not make sense.
No. But it's common, and sometimes
it's common.
I need break and I ask what's urgent here. Show me what you want first.
Yeah.
Because not possible finish this in the same time or in the time you want everything urgent. Not possible. Then I believe it's important to put the hand in the place and look the situation and focus on one thing and go away with this thing, not with the 3 or 4 or 5 things in the same time. That's possible.
Yeah, that's not possible.
And we need to pay attention on this, because sometimes when I am only receiving urgencies, we stay try do all these things, and not possible. And sometimes I feel I am doing this and stop and okay, ask what's important and start again. For me, I am trying to do this now. Not
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
yes, for me it's this.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing. You're bringing interesting points here. And for you, Luria, how do you handle this
Exactly.
situation?
I agree. It's really hard for me. Like, if I connect about the other question, like to prior. No, it's not hard to prioritize. It's okay to prioritize. I can say what is more important than the other activities. So the
Mhm.
problem is like if I want to do this or no, like I
Yeah.
need to fight some time about if I need to do. And that is some kind of tasks that just me can do,
Mhm.
and I cannot delegate. I don't want, I
Oh,
don't have anyone to help me. So it's really hard. Like to give an example about my routine, like I have my parents, my mom and my dad, that
mhm,
I need to help them with a lot of things about bureaucracies and like
mhm.
that. And I have my things too with my partner, and we have our things too. And all the time like came a lot of tasks, for me. And
Yeah.
oh my god, and plus my work, plus my, when something happened, like the other day my dog, his leg was shaking and I was worried about, so I just said, oh my god, more one thing. Looks like everything will happen in the same time, and we cannot be brief. But so something that I like to do, I'm doing therapy to understand this, to try to organize me better, of course, to be okay with myself. All the things is important for me to understand how I see things. If maybe I'm postpone some activities because I'm trying to avoid something, and this is important for me to understand better how and why I react like that and some kind of activities. And so this is a work in progress. I need to continue and to prioritize things that I know I cannot lose more time, or maybe it's something that if I dedicate a lot of time, I will finish quickly and it's done. So I can have the feeling that it's done, check. And this is really good. So in my opinion, I'm trying to understand in my opinion, it's important to understand better why you react like different or not in some kind of activities, to
Yeah.
understand your
Yeah.
pattern of procrastinated. So for me, it's
Every
really important.
everyone has a different pattern for
Yes,
sure.
yes. So I'm trying to understand mine, because always I said for myself, I'm not a morning person, right? I'm not. That is the book, right? The Miracle of Morning, Milagre da Manhã. And always I
I've
said
heard
I
about.
will write a book, Milagre da Noite, because I'm a night person, like I love night. I'm more creative in the night. So
Uh-huh.
even this, I need to fight against the society, because
Yeah.
everyone said it's better for me to wake up early, to do everything early, and my body, my mind, myself, I consider that is better in the night. But why I can
Yeah.
what I can do in the night? I cannot work in the night. Normally, I need to work in the commercial hours, like the
Uh,
bureaucratic things we need to do in the commercial hour. I cannot do in the night.
commercial
So
time.
yes, I don't have a lot of choice. So I try to understand this, about myself, how I can be better in this, in a few words,
But do you have some task in your job that you can do alone? If you have this kind of task, maybe you can work during evenings, for example. keep
Yes,
going?
I when it's possible, I do this. The problem is the most of time is meetings, so meetings is in commercial time, commercial hours, in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
So, and normally, if I need to do some kind of tasks in the evening, I will work more, and this I don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Oh,
work just eight
you have to
hours
work
per
during
day.
commercial time and during evening. Yeah, that's
Yes,
not
so it's
working.
really hard. But it's like that. It's to know more about yourself, your patterns, how you can be better. I think it's to summarize the answer.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Thank you. Thank you, Lurian. And how about you, Christian? What do you think about this? Question number 3, okay?
Yeah, sure. I was thinking about something that Aparecida told us. It's about the different responsibilities. I am currently facing it here in my current position because I became a tech lead in my project. So before that, I was just a developer. So I had all my tasks filled on my board. So I knew what I had to do. But nowadays, it's been like so difficult because I need to help my colleagues, and as well I need to assist the other partners that we have on different projects. So because we integrate with other projects,
Mm-hmm.
I need to solve critical bugs, and sometimes I am working in something that is specific. And there is a colleague who tells me, I need something, I need your help for this because you are the only one who has access for your in the database. So that kind of changes in my mind. It's so overwhelming because my mind is focused in something. The logic is in something, but then other people they tell me that I need to go to another context. These kind of changes for me, it's something that annoys me, and I get frustrated. I get stressed because of that.
For
I
sure.
don't know how to handle it because, as I already said, it's my current position. I need to try to support all of these issues that we have, but I don't like it. I have to confess that I don't like it, these kind of changes.
Yeah,
Um,
I see it.
yeah, it's so difficult. I already talked about it about my manager, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody who works in a similar position. But at least for me, it's been like that. It's something I'm not sure, but I really thought about becoming or going to be a developer, just a developer, and not a tech lead because it's been so stressing.
Yeah, I can understand you completely, Christian. And after Yanka, I'm going to share my opinion about these things and a tip then I decide to bring here. Okay. Thank you, Christian and Yanka. It's your turn, please.
Okay. Um, I don't have too many strategies actually.
Simple answer.
Sorry. I organize,
But you do something for sure.
yes, I organize. I have some deadlines, important deadlines. So I organize these deadlines in a big calendar, a calendar that I built on Google Sheets.
Mm-hmm.
So like I plan sometimes 1 year or 6 months, but usually
Mm-hmm.
1 year because a lot of events that I have to attend is in a very far date.
Yeah, I got you.
So I have to put this date in there already because usually I have to travel, so I have to plan myself. And
Mm-hmm.
then I came from this event to behind, planning
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
everything behind. And then I are arriving here in the day today.
It's
And
working properly because you are growing up in your field, so it's working
I
for
hope
you.
so. Yeah, I
For
hope
sure.
so. And I have some stuff that I do every day, like came in here, I try to do every day, go to the gym, I try to do every day. So these stuffs are fixed in
Yeah.
my routine until next year because I want to maintain this in my life forever, I guess. And so I just varies my job tasks, and my job tasks usually I program thinking about these deadlines that I have. And
Perfect.
I work alone, but I don't work alone. I work with my supervisor. Now I have two supervisors, so I have to think about my routine and my deadline, but I have to bring this deadline for before, like 2 weeks before, more or less, to send to her this text, for example, and she has a able time to read and to check, and then she will return me that test text bloody with a
Okay.
lot of corrections, and then I have to correct and then submit in the Congress or in the magazine that I'm trying to publish. So I have to do this. If I have a deadline, I have to bring this deadline for some time before, thinking about her able time to correct this thing. And I think it's that most part of the time. In the middle of it, I have some meetings that just pop up. I have another stuff that just appear and I have to deal and I have to do. And in this, I think that unforeseen events we can't program. This just
Yeah.
happen. So you
Yeah.
have to deal, like
Yeah.
make your best, do your best, and is that.
Okay. If
Yeah.
If I understood you properly, you work using Kanban strategies like daily planning, retro. You said about 15 twice a week, each 15 days. I forgot how to say that in English. I have that is an expression in English to say quinzenal. I forgot. If someone know about that, feel free to add, but you work with Kanban strategy for sure.
I
It's a
didn't know
good
the name, but I can search.
Kanban, not Scrum. I'm sorry, Scrum. I'm sorry, Scrum. I use this technique in my current workplace. Okay, guys. Thank you, Yanka. Thank you, anyone. I'm going to bring a tip. I put on the chat some a note that is the pattern, the my note that I use to evaluate my day before to start my day. Okay, so I separate my appointments in two parts. The workplace and my personal ones. Like for example, I bring example that Lurian said. For example, my personal, in that case, well, I have to help my parents with bureaucracy, study in therapy. And for example, in this example, I've already studied English. So I put on okay, just to remember that I finished that. And of course, oh, and on the Christian's role is that's not possible this way. In my opinion about that, I've realized that it's not easy for my current leads, my current workplace, Christian, and I think I realized that the company's leaders used to save a portion of their days to help their teammates. They don't are available all the day for help others. They used to do their things and save a portion of their time to help, for example, during the morning or during the afternoon. Or I think you can put this idea with your boss maybe and see if he can understand your point of view or not. I think it's a good way to. I don't know if you understood me, Christian, but it's my idea about that, because I realized my current leads used to do this in my current workplace. So that is how can I say, that's something common in my current company. It's a routine. Their managers used to advise them to do that. I think that's it about it, and that's my tip about organize our task. Of course, in my moment, I need to focus. Oh, and I put in order at least, okay? For example, in this example, the task 1 is most priority, then task 2, And yeah, that's it. Okay. I forgot that technical name, okay? There is a name for this technical of create our notes to organize our daily appointments. I forgot the technical name right now. Okay, Christian. Oh, the time is almost over, but I think we have time to answer the final question number 4. Lurio, could you read it and answer for us, please?
For 1
Yeah.
minute. Okay. How do you manage your time when juggling
Nossa.
juggling
That's
multiple tasks of assignments? This word was hard.
yeah, for sure. Trava-língua.
Trava-língua. I think since okay, I think it's really nice to use this kind of tools that you can put your tasks and check when it's done. I think this is really it's really helpful to give you a sense that you finish, so
Yeah.
a sense you are productive too. So okay, so I think it's important. Doesn't matter the way you do. Maybe you prefer to use a notebook with paper and stilos, or online on your cell phone. I think it's just organize all the things you need to do and prioritize. Like if something you have a deadline to do, then you have some kind of, I need to do this by tomorrow. So put this first to be sure that you can complete before. So 2 things that to organize like busy days, and I think can be helpful. That's it.
Okay, thank you. And it's our turn, Christian. Please.
So it's which question it is?
We are talking about question number 4.
For
Yeah.
the only multiple task. Yeah, I think it's important to try to use different tools. I currently in my work we use the common board. It helps me a little bit because, as I already said, not all of my activities are over there. But I'm sure that there are some apps that can help you not just in your professional tasks, as well in your personal tasks, and you can manage all of them there. You can check if you completed them, and it's important to have something where you see that you already completed something, or if you need to complete something. It's I think it's so useful for your mind and for your motivation as well. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay, thank you. Yanka, please. We have 2 minutes, guys.
Okay, the question number 4, right?
Yeah.
Again, I don't have a lot of. I don't have. Guys, I just do
No,
it.
you use Scrum, and you make checkpoints using a long-term deadline.
Yeah, that's what I do.
It's a
But
strategy.
yeah, when I am juggling with multiple tasks,
Yeah, in this specific situation.
when I am jogging, I didn't plan better, or it's something that's just
Just do.
put it up in my routine and I have to do. So I just work until late and until finish this task that I have to. If I can, I postpone to the next day, but usually I can't.
Okay. And Aparecido was done. Thank you. she wouldn't be the last one to answer. Guys, unfortunately, the time is over, and one more time, I'm here to replace Aline. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good day, and I'm sorry for my camera. I don't know what happened. So I hope you enjoyed today, guys. Have a good day. Bye bye. See you.
See you.
Bye bye, guys.